Yeah, I think the last time they scored 12 points, I think I became the head coach the next week. So I remember that well. And I did not know, Tim was telling me that I guess Coach Howard's, he tied the record, I think, against Wake Forest. And so same thing. So just kind of crazy. And, and I know that, that's one of those things that people want to talk about, and I know we had a couple questions this week on it, and it's really not something that I really want to spend a lot of time talking about. I know I need to talk about it, and the significance of it is not lost on me. But I just there's a couple things I would say, and that I think I need to say, and then hopefully we can just move on. But the first thing I would say is, man, it's just a blessing to be a part of it. And most of all, it's a reflection of all the great players, the coaches, the support staff that we've had. And most of all, it's a reflection of team. And really everything great that I've accomplished in life has come through team. I certainly have tried to do my part, but I truly have stood on the shoulders of giants. I mean, and it's just a blessing to be a part of it. Again, so many great players, so many coaches, our support staff, my family, our administration. It's a blessing, and then it's surreal. I was talking to Mark Herzlich about it. Ironically, he's doing the game today. And I was actually talking to him in my office yesterday. It's so surreal to me to even really process the whole thing, because to me it feels like yesterday that we were loading up to go to BC to try to just win a game. It's just trying to win a game. I mean, that literally seems like yesterday to me. And then honestly, it's just I can honestly tell you it's not something that I ever dreamed about or ever set out to do. I dream about a lot of things. This wasn't one of them. Never set out to do that. Never even dreamed about doing that. I've just always just tried to put my head down and just keep showing up and just doing my best, one day at a time. And my main goal was and has always been to build a program that competed with uncommon consistency, and a program that built great men, through the platform of football and education. And listen, the win record is cool to be a part of for sure. But I always say, what matters more than anything is how you win. And that's what I'm most proud of, is how we've won at Clemson. I'm most proud of the 351 graduates that we've had. I'm most proud of the 98% graduation rate that we've had. I'm most proud of the fact that every young man that has come to Clemson since I've been the head coach has had an opportunity through our program to equip themselves as men. They've had that opportunity. And I'm also proud of the fact that every signee that we've had, every single one of them has won a championship. Most of them multiple. I'm really thankful for that. And Coach Howard, as we all know around here, Coach Howard is a Clemson legend. And it doesn't matter how many wins that I may have or finish up here with, there ain't ever going to be another Coach Howard, ever. I mean, he is Clemson, and man, I'm just blessed again because of what he did at Clemson, and I'm blessed because of what all the other coaches after him did, especially Coach Ford, and and Coach Ford kind of knocking the ceiling off the program, if you will. And I'm just a benefactor of all those that have come before me. And I don't think it's a coincidence. Some people may, but I don't, that of all the coaches in America, I met Frank Howard when I was probably 10, 11 years old at my mom's birthday party at a Holiday Inn. My dad rented out a party room at the Hoover Holiday Inn, It was big time back in those days to go to the party room at the Holiday Inn. And in comes Frank Howard with Bobby Hayes. Bobby Hayes and Frank Howard were big friends, great buddies. Bobby Hayes was the head of the SWAT team in Birmingham. And you know, back in those days, Alabama always played in Legion Field, especially the Alabama-Auburn game. Even when I first started playing, we played Legion Field. And Frank Howard would always come to that game after Big Thursday in those days. And Bobby Hayes was good friends with my mom and dad. And, you know, he would give my dad tickets and my mom. And I don't think it's a coincidence that I met him or that my mom and dad, they had dinner with Frank Howard multiple times. Multiple times. I've got a picture in my office. A couple of y'all have seen it, I think. I've got a picture in my office of my mom and dad having dinner with Frank Howard in Birmingham at Pat James Restaurant. And that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't think that's a coincidence. I cherish that picture. And there's also no doubt in my mind that God orchestrated all that. And I don't have any doubt in my mind that God called me to Clemson. That's no coincidence to me. And so it's been my calling in life, and it's been God's favor on my life to just have the opportunity to be here. And I also don't think it's a coincidence that Coach Howard got his last win on November 1. And I got my first win on November 1. And I was born November 20th, 1969, 2 days before Coach Howard coached his last game on November 22nd, 1969. So that was almost 54 years ago. And 15 years ago, next Friday, I was named the interim head coach. And all I can tell you is it has been an amazing experience. And, you know, this record is just shared by everybody who's been on this journey and been a part of it for the last 15 plus years. It's just that simple. And I'm 53 now, but I still feel like I'm 40, and I know I still got a lot of years ahead of me. And, you know, I'm just thankful for our fans as well, for all their support, for providing us the best, without a doubt, the best home environment in college football. I really appreciate our fans because they've been a huge part of this. And then finally, I want to say thank you to Tommy Bowden, you know, for bringing me to Clemson, to Terry Don Phillips, to President Barker, our board of trustees, for believing in me and giving me the opportunity to work at a great university like Clemson. There's not many people out there that get to work at a place like this for as long as I've been able to work at it. And I'm just really thankful for that and all the people that have been involved. But most of all, I'm just forever grateful to all the young men that chose to be all in and help build what I think is the model player development program in all of college football and one of the most historically consistent programs in all of college football. So I'm just so thankful for them, and I know we got many more great moments ahead, and for everybody who's been involved in it, I love all of you, and just, you know, onward we go. And and again, just hopefully I'm here a long time and we win a lot of games, but to me, Coach Howard, he's the guy that set the tone here at Clemson University, and I'm just thankful to have a platform and a foundation to work on that he put in place here through his commitment, his loyalty, his sacrifice, and all the players and coaches that worked alongside of him. So great day, and proud of our guys for finding a way to get a win.